Hi everybody and welcome to Gamers vs Play. Today we're at Oz ComicCon 2016 here in Melbourne. I think this is the biggest of all the Comic Cons in Australia, so it's very exciting to be here. We were here last year in 2015, but this year we've come as official media, which is very cool, I think. Now, this year's a bit different too. I think there's actually a gaming zone this year, which will be very cool for our friends at Gamers vs Play. So let's go and see what we can find. Too, that this is becoming much more of a family event. There's lots of kids here and lots of parents as well, obviously. So I think maybe tomorrow I might come back with my older son, who's 5.5 now and loves superheroes and that sort of stuff. I'm sure he's going to enjoy it. It might blow his little mind though. Might have to write a blog about that too. Over here we've got queues and queues for autographs and signings and all that sort of stuff. We're now here with Dan and Jess, who have come as characters from two really different but interesting movies nonetheless. Now, Dan and Jess, can you tell us a bit about who you are?
I'm Marty McFly, obviously.
Lulu Dallas from Fifth Element.
Cool. You know, at school, my name's Martin, obviously, as you guys would know. I used to get shouted Marty all the time. Have you had that today yet?
No, actually. No one's even yelled anything. I had a couple of people ask for photos and talk about the shoes and stuff, but that's it.
Yeah, cool. Can you tell us a bit about your costumes? Like, how long did you make it yourselves?
I made mine myself. This is actually for Halloween 2014, reusing it, but it took me a week. I sewed it by hand. It was a nightmare. Yeah. We did the wig last night with hairspray. That took like 2 hours. So yeah.
Why did you choose Lulu?
Well, originally, I can't even remember why I chose it for Halloween. It was just, I'll just do that. And then today I was like, I think I want to go in costume. I'm like, I've got the perfect one. Don't even have to go out and get a new one. So, yeah.
It looks really good. You've done a great job.
Thank you.
Now, why did you choose Marty McFly?
Because I'm a Back to the Future nut.
Yeah.
It's easy. And I had all the stuff, so, you know, like, the shoes are from the actual Nike release in 2011 when they did the charity auctions.
Awesome.
And I stayed up all night bidding on a pair, and I finally won one. And I just had the stuff lying around the house, so it's easy. I've got it.
And so Back to the Future 2, that's your favourite?
The 2015 future scene, which is now the past, but let's not go there.
That's very confusing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got everything except the DeLorean. That's next on my list.
Harry, who are you?
I'm Luigi from Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Kart Wii, so very specific. Why did you choose that character?
Well, it was a few weeks away from Oz ComicCon and we're in a big rush with getting ready, and this is my only option.
You've done really well. It looks fantastic. Did you make it yourself?
No, I borrowed it from my brother.
Your brother's got how many costumes then?
Countless.
Oh right, so does he know you're wearing it today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Have you been to Oz ComicCon before?
Yeah, last year. That was my first convention ever.
Cool. And you're coming back this year, so you must like it.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm Alice from the video game Alice Madness Returns in her steampunk dress.
Oh, steampunk, sorry.
That's all right. She changes her dress every world she goes to. So this is when she meets the Mad Hatter.
Right. And who are you, Reese?
And I am Big Hat Logan from the video game Dark Souls.
Oh, yes, of course. Dark Souls, fantastic. Yeah. So why did you guys decide these characters? What appealed to you?
Well, we'd never been to Comic-Con, so we decided to go with our favourite games, with our favourite characters. So I am totally in love with the whole Alice in Wonderland thing. So that's how I got onto the game, and this costume, which I did buy. Unfortunately,
That's okay, as long as it looks good, it doesn't matter where you get it from.
That's true, but it's because I spent all my time making this one.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so you guys made that, or you made it?
I made it for him, yeah.
You're a lucky man, Reed.
We wanted something from Dark Souls that we could actually make, and this is what we came up with.
It's also good if it rains. We could sort of...
It is.
Nice and cozy. See this event just getting bigger and bigger every year. And people are talking about it in the mainstream media too, which I think is fantastic. That it's getting that recognition that geek culture, nerd culture is something that people actually really like and want to be part of. I love it. We're now here with Josh, Amy and Louie, who have come in some really cool costumes as well. Guys, can you tell us a bit about who you are for today?
The Signless is kind of, I guess, the messianic figure of the trolls in Homestuck.
I'm the Condess, also from Homestuck. I'm kind of like the ruler, the one that's evil, and he's trying to overthrow me.
You're evil?
Like one of the main antagonists of Homestuck.
Okay, we need to be particularly nice to her, I think. And Louie, who are you?
I'm just me.
It's good to be you. In a world of cosplay, sometimes being you is important. So, have you guys been to Comic-Con before?
No.
No. I've been to AMC, but not Comic-Con before.
Did you go in character to AMC?
Yeah, I went as another character from Homestuck. It was pretty fun, but not troll, so not great.
Trolls are underrated characters, I think. It's good to see you guys coming. And Louie, it's good to see you as Louie. We're now here with Kim, Jess and Kate, who have come in an array of different characters. So guys, can you tell me, who are you today?
Katniss from the Hunger Games.
Poison Ivy.
And Catwoman.
Fantastic. All very strong female characters too, which is good to see at Oz ComicCon. Can you tell maybe a bit about why you chose these characters?
Because I've dressed as Hermione too many times. So, try someone different.
Hermione's good too though, but yeah. There's something about having arrows on your back that Hermione probably doesn't do, right? Yeah. And you're Poison Ivy.
Yeah, I'm Poison Ivy. I am obsessed with Batman and I absolutely adore his villains, and she's probably one of my favorites. So I've cosplayed her before, but I decided to remake it.
So did you make that yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really impressive. That's great. How long did it take to do that?
Way too long because I sewed every single leaf on individually.
That's great. That shows dedication. And you're Catwoman, another Batman villain as well.
Yeah, so I really like Batman as well, and I love how slinky Catwoman is and how mischievous she is, so I thought I'd give her a try.
Guys, just don't get into a fight over him, okay? Because, you know...
Fight over who's going to kill him, or...
That's true. Batman is dedicated to...
Yeah.
Did you pick that up? Sorry?
I'm dedicated to who's going to kill him, or...
Good question. Yeah. Did you guys make your costumes too? Kim and Jess?
No.
Emperor Ming.
Emperor Ming? What's Emperor Ming from? Because there's going to be some people who may not actually know this cultural reference.
From the 1980s Flash Gordon.
1980s Flash Gordon, which features the famous soundtrack by Queen.
Yeah.
And this weekend is actually the Queen's birthday weekend, so it kind of all fits in somehow, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why did you choose Ming?
The bald head was part of the thing, but friends would tell me to regrow my beard back. I hadn't had a beard for years, and they said, grow your beard back. So I thought, well, I'll grow it. And then they said, you look so much like Emperor Ming, so that's when I decided to do it for sure.
It was meant to be, that's awesome. Cool, all right, thanks man, you look fantastic. Did you make it yourself?
No, a friend of mine made it. Yeah.
How did they make it? Do you know how long it took?
There was a conversation between the two of us for a couple of months. It sort of was made with silk and things from eBay, like the gloves from eBay and stuff like that. So it was Eva foam, cardboard. It was sort of like a collaborative effort. Like she lives in Bendigo, so it's sort of like via Skype all the time, and pretty much, but it worked out pretty well.
It looks fantastic. Yeah. Well, thanks very much, Emperor Ming. I bow before you. Please don't obliterate me into space or anything like that. Yeah. Have a good time today, Emperor. Yeah. See ya. Okay, we're here now with Tenta Kitten, who have come together. They're collaborative cosplay. It's really cool. Who are you guys? I think I know, but I haven't been able to hear anything from this guy here. Why is that?
So we do collaborative cosplays. I'm the sculptor, and that is our
cosplayer. I made the mask and stuff like that. Nat does all the sewing and everything like that. We do bits and pieces get done by both of us. Most of the painting is done by me. A lot of the badges and stuff were done by them. And like this is our second cosplay so far that we've actually completed together. So
it looks fantastic, guys. Now, you can just nod or say or shake a fist or something. Are you someone from the future? Are you from a series of movies that was resurrected recently? Are you from Back to the Future? No, okay. I think I know who it is. Are you Immortan Joe? Good. So have a good time. Thanks for talking to us. We really appreciate it. We're here now with Nino and Michelle, who have come as some superheroes. Guys, or maybe supervillains, I should say. Yeah, my mistake. Can you tell us who you are, guys?
I'm Nightwing. I'm one of Batman's apprentices, all grown up.
Yeah, and then I'm Harley Quinn from the game series.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Yeah. So you're a bad guy, is that right?
Well, I'm more psychotic. I'm the joke. Well, it's true. I'm the Joker's lover, so I guess a bad guy, yeah.
Joker's not really a good guy, but you know, he may have good choice in women, though.
No, never. Never a good choice.
And what's the story about Nightwing? What's his character? You mentioned this before, that he's one of Batman's apprentices?
Yeah, he was Dick Grayson. He was the original Robin, and so when he grew up, he became his own superhero.
So this is Robin as a big boy, that's good. I've actually got a son who's 5 years old and he loves Nightwing. So yeah, I think the idea of a kid growing up and being a superhero is sort of, he sees that with that character, so yeah. Did you guys make your own costumes?
I made parts of his costume, and then mine I did bits and pieces of as well.
She did most of it. She's amazing.
So we're in the audience now waiting for John Barrowman to come out. We're going to talk to some people who are here, very excited to see him. I've got here, Millie. Now Millie, why do you want to see John Barrowman?
Well, he was in Doctor Who, so I love that. And then he got his own spin-off for Torchwood, and I really enjoy Torchwood, so I think it'd be pretty cool to just see the actor, you know?
What did you like about Torchwood? Because that was quite different in some ways to Doctor Who.
Yeah, a lot more people die, namely.
So Kate, why do you want to see John Barrowman?
I love him as an actor. I love seeing him play different characters, and I'm excited to see what he's like in person.
So what's your favourite character that John Barrowman has played?
I think Malcolm Merlin in Arrow, but I definitely did love him in Torchwood as well.
Quite different characters, weren't they?
Yeah, very different. That's why I like it so much.
So now, we're talking to Mel, who's sitting behind us. Mel, why do you want to see John Barrowman in his talk?
Because I've always seen it, I've always watched him on TV.
Emily, why have you come to see John Barrowman?
John Barrowman, he's such an inspiration to someone like me. I fell in love with him when I first saw him in Torchwood, and he's so enthusiastic and willing to talk to his peers and his audience, and I think that's something that I love, and that's why I've come here to see him.
Some of you are like, what the hell has just happened?
Brilliant. It was so funny, and he is so charismatic, and he's so kind, especially with the little girl in the TARDIS dress, and that was incredible. It was worth the wait.
That was incredible. He's so lively and very, very funny. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing him out here again.
So it's the end of another Oz ComicCon. This year, 2016, has been a great year, I think. It's probably even bigger than last year. We've seen everything we've talked to lots of cosplayers, we helped Batman and Catwoman and Poison Ivy work out some of their relationship issues. We talked to some gamers, some people who are playing Dungeons & Dragons for the first time. What else did we do? We listened to some good stories from the panels. John Barrowman came out wearing a dress, which he loved, which we loved. Robert Patrick did one of his better Arnold impersonations, I thought. And yeah, it's the end of the day. We're tired. I've got my backpack on. We're ready to hit the road. So from me and AB behind the camera, it's been really good. We'll see you soon. And remember, if you're game, we'll play.